Meetings are being held at the Bakubung Platinum Mine after miners actually staged the sit-in underground. It's actually marking the third day where almost 200 or almost 300 miners are actually staging a sit-in at this particular mine. Some of the issues of contention are the fact that once women fall pregnant, their contracts are terminated and they are sent home. Another issue is the wage increase, and they are saying that unfortunately management is not coming to the party. But I am joined now by one of the representatives of NUMBRA, Jeffrey, to elaborate a bit further. Brother Jeffrey, thank you so much for your time. Can you just tell us what are the issues of contention and what is the update so far? I heard that about 24 miners actually resurfaced.
Thank you, Ofentse, for having us, and good morning to your viewers. Yes, I can confirm that 24 of over the 281 workers who staged sit-in on a day before yesterday at 7 o'clock resurfaced to ground late yesterday. 24 of them are on chronic medication, so we were able to negotiate with the workers underground that let's take them out so that they can continue to have their chronic medication, and so that we don't expose them to danger because of ill health. Key amongst the demands, you in your intro you touched on it. Once a woman declares that she's pregnant, the usual practice is that the woman would carry her pregnancy at work, doing light duty up until your 6 or 7 months, and then is then that she can proceed on maternity leave. But with this mine, the first time that the woman declares she's pregnant, she's sent home, subsequently losing the benefits and bonuses, and in the main run losing her medical aid benefit. Now, it's one of the key issues that workers are demanding, that up until that is being acceded to, they're not going to resurface. And I must be quick to point out that you took me out of a virtual meeting that is trying to address the current impasse. But we still register our concern that had mine management been taken this serious, they could have came to the operation, sat with us, and probably we agree with them as stakeholders that let's go underground, let's go and see the situation that mine workers are subjected to, let's address their issues. But much as I am saying you took me out of that virtual meeting, both the President and the Deputy General Secretary are in attendance of such a meeting to try to address the same issue that we are here at. Secondly is the issue of salaries. We were about to embark on the wage negotiations, but preceding that was a peace accord that we signed at the facilitation of the CCMA, where there was a commitment from management that the issues that led to a 1-month illegal work stoppage previously around August were to be addressed in that peace accord. But instead of the management addressing that, they resorted to the quickest way, which is your Section 189 notice of intention to retrench. Now, workers are saying we cannot allow a situation where a quick route is chosen to deal with workers when there are issues that are pertinent to be addressed, and therefore that is one of the reasons they took a sit-in underground. We must say this. As a union, we do not condone illegal work stoppage, but our observation is that workers have been provoked, and as such we'll continue to carry their mandate as workers to say what are their issues, and we look at the best possible way of protecting their interests. We heard that some were saying, no, we are promoting that, but we are saying the reason why we are stuck at the gates is because we want to see worker issues being addressed and not resort to cheap politicking and quickest route to resolving issues.
Yes, and I understand that this is not your first protest at this particular mine this year. There has been previous protests at this particular mine. So it sounds like an issue of, workers that are at permanent loggerheads with the management at this particular mine.
Look, the best response to your question is that previously when workers went to a legal work stoppage, they were ununionized. And then upon the resolution of the strike, as the NUM, we came in and they filled in our stop orders and we became the majority union here. And it can't be true that previously they striked under the banner of the NUM. No, that's not true. We mobilized them, we recruited them, and post-August or early September is then that they became official members of the National Union of Mine Workers, and we took it upon ourselves that we're going to address issues that were captured in the peace accord up until these things happen. And I must also confirm that it's about 2 weeks ago where I came to the same mine. And we cautioned management that we are sitting on a time bomb, that we need to resolve these issues before they blow in our face as stakeholders. Now today we are stuck with the situation that we want management. But I must also say, maybe it is as a result of the ownership of this mine. And we're not politicking here. We are saying because the mine is Chinese owned and Chinese do not respect any labor laws of this country. That is why we find ourselves in this situation. Because you'll find that in every decision that must be taken, it must go via Chinese, and it literally renders the operational management useless, and they can't take decisions that should affect members of the operation.
Have you tried to engage the local authorities, like the political elites, to try and intervene and influence the situation?
No, we haven't, because previously it was a matter of sort of gatekeeping, that there are people who have business interest, and as a result we cannot come in as a, because the moment you run into that space, you'll be accused of taking a particular side, which is not pro-workers. Now, as a union, we confine ourselves to dealing with worker issues and nothing else.
Thank you very much. Well, as you heard, that's NUM Regional Secretary, Mr. Jeffrey Moatse, actually saying that he has an impression of Chinese managed mines of actually not respecting the labor laws, saying that's part of the reason why he's actually experiencing this particular impasse between the workers here at Bakubung Platinum Mine. And with that, it's back to studio.